I have a message for somebody who's chosen and you're going through a lot of energy right now and you're looking for a sign, possibly. So I was deep in meditation, my phone was turned off, and it just came to me that it's time to turn my phone on and get this message out to whoever it's meant for. Um, so for anybody who, let me straighten these cards up a bit. So for anybody who you're looking for a sign, you know you're chosen, life path 4, 8, 11, 22, 33. Let's see what wants to come out. Yeah, so your spirit guides have been talking to you. You have been healing. You're transmuting negative energies, and you feel like you're healing kind of slow, but you're meant to heal at this rate. It's 4:04 on my clock. You are very protected. We have Knight of Swords, High Priestess, and Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're taking this energy, and you've been through a lot. Like, you've really been through a lot, and you're really trying to shake that anxiety that is coming with it. Because I feel like you're at a road right now where you're like, okay, I know I'm doing this for a reason. I know I'm chosen. I know I'm the chosen one of my family. I am clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient. But how do I integrate that into my human experience? I just saw the magician at the bottom. You would quite literally have to be in the knowing of knowing who you are and knowing how strong your energy is and how you can transmute that. Some people like to just kind of like blend in with, hear me out, just like to blend in with humans and just kind of hang out and just let things come up as they come up. Some people find more resonance with hanging out with other chosen ones. You might be having a hard time finding other chosen ones right now, but that's what makes you a chosen one. Sometimes we start out without knowing other chosen ones because, like, we're meant to know that we're different than others. So we do stand out. We do feel like outcasts. We do feel like black sheep. And I'm not talking to somebody who's still in toxic energy right now. So if you're still in toxic energy, you have to transmute that. Even if you feel chosen, make sure it's not your own narcissistic tendencies trying to pull you down a rabbit hole of ego telling you that you're better than everybody else because you keep seeing chosen people videos, or the group 11 or anything that could be fueling any ego right now. God wants you to know, like, yes, everybody has a chosen path for them, but there is a very fine line between chosen ones who actually take the energy of others and transmute it into greater, and those who are chosen to carry on the transmutation. So finding out how, like, if you're supposed to take negativity and just like take it, like, so when somebody's mean to you, you just take it and transmute it into something good without proving a point, without getting into ego, without trying to make yourself bigger than the program, right? Because it's all a part of a puzzle, right? And then there's an aspect of being chosen where you carry on that lineage, where you see somebody chosen, you see how they react, and you're able to really take what they've anchored in and apply it to your life and to the way you teach your children. That way the shift can happen. Because, like, there are chiefs, there's Indians, I know y'all have heard the phrase, and I hate saying Indians in reference to Native Americans, so just excuse me for saying that, but I only say that because that's the saying, right? So that doesn't mean, like, that the Indian or the smaller person is less than the bigger person. And even me saying bigger and smaller is a bad analogy, right? So the leader and the led, there's no significance onto who's better, because we're all on this journey to play a role. Because without led, the ones who are led, there would be no leaders, right? But the job of the led is just as important as the leaders, because the leaders are usually the ones teaching the lesson, but it's up to the ones who are behind the leader to receive the message, right? So you, as a follower, and I don't even want to say follower, I'm gonna say led, okay? As the led, as the one's being led, you're also in your own aspect, you are a leader too, right? So don't let anything people are saying make you feel like, oh, well, everybody can't be chosen, so I'm probably just in my head. First of all, you're not in your head, you're not crazy, you're fine. You're just on a journey. So with that being said, like all these comparisons I used, I say that to say that like you're not doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong you can do. All you can do is figure out what this means for you. Figure out the most comfortable position that you're in. If you're comfortable getting up there next to our lovely president and start preaching, please do it. Please use your integrity, your morals, and your understanding of life. But please do it. But if you're more comfortable talking to the kindergartners at school and teaching them how to problem solve and be good students and friends. Okay, it paused me. I don't know where I left off at or how long it was paused. But yeah, if you feel comfortable just teaching to small children in the kindergarten, then do that. You know, like it's as big as you want it to be or as small as you want it to be, as long as you feel fulfilled on your path, okay? Let me see if any other cards want to come out. I know you guys like seeing cards. I feel like I said what was meant to be said, but I'm just going to see if anything else comes out just so you know that this is for you or however. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, somebody might be feeling overwhelmed with your purpose. You might be feeling overwhelmed with these burdens. And I think that just goes back to say, like, goes back to what I was saying, like, it's as big as you want it to be or as small as you want it to be, right? So don't let yourself get overwhelmed with this. Just accept it as it comes and, just go with the flow. If you're interested in knowing about your 2026 ahead, I do have a promotion on my website right now to where for $33 you can get a whole spread for every month of next year. So if you're watching this before New Year's, I have it on sale for $33, which it says 30 minutes on my site, I think, but it's going to be closer to an hour because it's one for each month and then like a collective message in the middle. So it's really, really good bang for your buck, and I send you a recorded video so you can go back to it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave some keywords up here for us, and it's 4:11. Alright, y'all have a good day. Bye!